Hey guys, so it turns out that this front panel on this BMW is causing us some serious issues, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, but it sounds like that BMW Germany don't actually stock the front panel and it has to be made, and all the other suppliers around, online like ECS and things like that are saying, ships within 5 to 7 days, but I don't think they're actually available. So I've emailed a few people, but I haven't actually heard much back. So at this point, it looks like we're going to have to fix that front panel and go ahead and just forget about getting the entire nose and just go with a lower panel repair piece from JMIC, which put their link in the description below. So let's have a quick look and a catch up where we're at now. Right, so here we are. This is what I'm talking about, this front nose panel here. So it's the whole piece. Here is the part number, this one here. And did a bit of Googling and it's listed in quite a few places. Right, so ECS, a place that I've dealt with a fair amount, list it. It says it's back ordered with a supplier. There's the price, and I could just order it right now. Whether or not it would actually go through or not, I don't know. But I've sent these guys an email to see if they can get this panel, and I haven't heard back on timeframes and stuff yet. But from what BMW New Zealand have told me about the stocks of this product, it sounds like it needs to be made. So here's another company, Turner Motorsport. Again, same, I could probably order it, and the pictures look identical as well. Whether it turn up or not is a different story. And BMW South Atlanta says this product's no longer available. So the question is it really available, and how long is it going to take to get here? BMW New Zealand have said that it could take up to a year for it to be manufactured and turn up. They have a later model panel, same vehicle but a later model one, which takes just a facelift one, and that's taken a year, or it's going to take a year by the time it turns up. So the customers waited a year for this panel. So can we wait a year for the panel? I don't know. That's quite long. So what we can get is this. This is a the front nose cowling, or the lower part of the front panel, and this line here represents where you'd cut it if you were to put it onto a facelift model, but ours is not a facelift, so we can use the whole panel. So we can get this part, but it means we need to repair the inside of the current nose piece, which is not too much of an issue, but we would have preferred to replace the whole thing. But at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to be effective. It's not so much the money, it's going to be nearly $3,000 to get a nose panel, but it's the time, is it going to take a year? If it takes a year, that's too long. Whereas this is available. This is about 400 pounds delivered, which is about $800 roughly delivered, and we do the rest, rebuild the rest on the inside. That way we get moving, get things done. New face mask for sandblasting.
Sub-Zero. Finish him.
We are just debating what we're going to do with the front seats on this thing. So we know we need to recover everything, the door cards, the roof lining, the seats, and because they're this colour seat at the moment. Now what we're debating is the front seats and whether we're going to go with different front seats with more bolstering support, because this thing's going to be quite low, and hopefully with the turbo motor it'll be a little bit of fun as well. So we don't want to fall out the seats going around the corners. Where we're at, basically, yes, we get new seats if there's something nice available. Yeah? Okay. Yep. So we're gonna have a look to see what seats we can get that are nice, that may suit the vehicle, and that we can colour match the rear seats too as well. Which are here. So here's the rear seats. So we're gonna keep these because they're actually quite a cool seat the way they fold up and stuff. But they do need recovering, so we'll have to recover these in whatever happens to the front. And if we stick with the original fronts, then we'll be choosing colours, taking in mind that we're going to run with black carpet and a silver paint scheme. So there's that. Moving on to the next thing, the front grille. Are you ready for this? So the front grille that sits in here and is sitting down there on the floor, which I haphazardly just put down without a care in the world. Are you ready? $700 each side. $700 each side.
That was stuck on there.
Might be able to solder that one or braze it.
I don't know. No, this is aluminium, so.
Oh, is it?
You'd have to get some.
Oh, we got aluminium brazing.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, that needs fixing.
You use a torch.
Well, it's cracked there, and it's beginning to crack there.
Right.
And you can see these black covers.
You can buy new slats.
You can buy the new covers, which I think you should do because these are absolutely.
So, the
$700 a side.
yeah, so about $700 a side, plus delivery and then GST. So you're looking at with the front kidney grille that goes in here, which is somewhere around.
That's okay.
Okay, well that's good because with all of that, you're looking at easy $2,000 just for the grills, unless you find some second hand, which I can't find.
I haven't taken the rest of the dents out yet, but I've straightened it all up. I've nearly got the middles straight, so I've just got to tweak it a bit more.
It's all those fucking dents though.
I know. Well, it's dented like mad, but you can roll the dents out if you do it carefully. See, this side I've already got there was big dents in this side, and I've got them all out. So it's now just dressing it. It's better than it was.
Or maybe modify them and go with mesh. Get rid of the slats and mesh it.
Yeah, you might be able to do that.
I don't know, but at the end of the day it's really expensive, so we need to think about that a little bit later on. So these seats for now are going to go into storage because we're going to find some front seats hopefully and come to that little issue a little bit later on. Dad scored some genuine lights from, where was it from? That BMW shop just in, was it True Good?
Yeah, the guy bought them in and
yeah, they're actually in pretty good nick
for them and didn't come and get them. Yeah,
just need to polish up the chrome, but these are actually chrome ones. These do look much better than the aftermarket ones. And they're not cracked. They're in bloody good condition, so that was a good score.
Also,
that's a very good score. So we need to keep them safe.
The light terminals are all good. All the connections for the wiring.
Yeah.
There's only one that needs attention. Which is apparently what happens. All of these fall off, but because the front comes off the back, that's separate parts. We've now got
lots of stuff to work with.
Lots to choose from. So we'll just keep the best of what there is. And this one even comes with the plastic cover.
Oh, true that.
Which we might have to copy and make another one.
Might be able to print one.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Might be able to copy it and print another one. I'm not sure if they've actually got any on the back.
Probably not. I mean, this guy's been
So
cool.
I need to cut. That's why I wanted to cut in discs, because I want to cut the rusty part off, but keep it intact as much as possible. So I need to cut across the welding at the back just here. And then there's some welding along the side, and then I want to cut this front panel off and keep it intact as much as possible so I can copy the shape.
So you should be hearing back pretty soon from the suppliers around the world whether or not they can actually get this front panel, because if they can get it, then we'll go with one and get it in. But it looks like it's going to be a year for one to be made, so we'll just move ahead with the front lower repair piece from JMEC and go from there.
We also need either a door or a lower half to that other door.
JMEC also do doors, whole door skins.
Whole door skins?
Whole door skins, they're £500 each.
Okay, well we just need one. Passenger side. That door is really messed up on the other side. We're sticking with the trim, the chrome trim all the way around the car.
I don't like it, but that's up to you.
If
if it's done right, they look really good. But if you don't get brand new trim,
if you're going to put trim on it, we'll do it in stick-on, or I weld all of these up and get rid of them.
I think they weld them up and get rid of them.
Weld them up right the way around the car, get rid of them.
Yeah, I would.
And if whatever we put on the car, because it's going to have graphics on it, we'll do the shape.
It'll look much better.
We'll do the shape with graphics.
Yeah.
All of these.
Yeah, bottom up.
I was going to weld them all up.
It looks much better, clean and flush.
That piece there, I wanted to black it out.
Yeah, all this we can just vinyl wrap.
Yeah. black that out.
Clean that up and vinyl
Black
wrap.
out the-
All of this can be done.
Black out all the bits and pieces around the edges.
Yeah.
And the only black bits, the only bit of trim I want is on the guards where the
rubber seal.
rubber seal around the edges,
Yeah.
and the graphics on the side, and nothing else.
Cool. Well, that works for me.